custom relationships, we are using two data sources, orders and quota. And see here, it is having only one dimension, quota data source, US state, and one major quota. While in orders, we are having number of dimension and number of measures, sales, profit, order quantity. While in dimensions, we are having number of fields, country, customer name, customer segment, region, sub-region, ship date. Okay. So check here that straight from the orders data source and straight from the quota data source. Both are common fields or common dimensions. So we will build the relationship on that. Edit blend relationship. See here, you need to select the primary data source first. So we are using here orders as a primary data source and automatically second the remaining data source. As we are using only two, this quota data source become the secondary data source. We will click on custom, add. See here, as it is having secondary data source is having only one dimension, US state, so it is listed. And from the primary data source, we will select the field which we want to map or relate with the US state. Okay, click OK. So see here, we have completed that. Now we will drag the sub-region to rows. See, as the first field from the orders data source, we have dragged the primary data source. It is showing a blue tick mark at the bottom of the cylinder. Now we will drag sales to the column. Okay, it is showing some null values, but we want as the quota for the US only. We are having the quota values for US country only. So here US. Okay, so and also have a look at the link here. As we started to build a view, a broken link is visible in front of this dimension because we have not used this field until now in the view. That's why it is a broken link. So now we will take the country to the filters mark card and choose United X. Okay. So null has been removed. Okay. Now we will add from quota data source quota to the detail plan. See here, fields cannot be used from the quota data source because there is no relationship of it with the primary data source. So what we will do, we need to build the relationship, and for that we need to click on the link which we have established between the dimensions. So we will click on this. See, the color of the link got changed. It is red now. Okay. So now what we will do, we will click on cells axis and add reference line. We want to add a reference line per cell, means for each sub-region we want to add see here, for each sub-region we want to add a reference line. And which value we want to use? We want to use quota because we want to check whether the sales for that sub-region has matched or reached up to the quota or not. We are using average of the quota, average value of the quota. We don't want to show this average quota label, so we will use none. And we want to show thick line and black and fill above and fill below. We don't want to show anything, so both are none. Click OK. Okay. Now we want to see whether the sales for each sub-region meet the quota or not. So for that, as we want to relate or we want to show the sales from meet the quota or not, we are creating the calculated field in the orders relationship, order data source. Sorry. So add quota. I will give the name add. Whenever we will create a calculated field, we will use aggregated values of the integers. Whether it is greater than data source. See here, the calculation is valid. Apply. Okay. And now we will fetch this add quota calculated field to color to show whether the cells reach to the quota or not. So check here. It is automatically showing the filter for that false and true. If I click it, it is showing the view with the false values, means the cells for this region central, east and west has not been reached up to the quota. And when we click on true, it is showing that south region sub region has reached to the quota values. See here, same value, near about same. Okay, so thanks for watching. We have completed here data blending with a custom relationship.